Hi everyone, Fox is here and I'm bringing you another tag. This one is a rapid fire book tag. I have not been tagged, but I saw this video on Jess's channel and I thought it was super fun, so I decided to do it. Well, let's get started. Question number 1. Ebooks or physical books? Well, definitely physical books, even though I do read a lot of ebooks as well. Question number 2. Paperbacks or hardbacks? Surprisingly enough, I do prefer to read hardbacks and I always get excited when I get a hardback from the library. However, I purchase mostly paperbacks. Question number 3. Online or in bookstore shopping? Well, in bookstore browsing and then shopping online. Next question. Trilogies or series? Definitely series. Next question. Heroes or villains? Ooh, that's a hard one. I'm definitely always on the side of heroes. However, there are certain books in which villains are just so perfect. Well, heroes. Next question. A book you want everyone to read. And for this one, I picked Luck in the Shadows by Lindsay Welling. This is actually book number 1 in the series, which is called the Night Runner series, but I want everyone to read it, and hopefully one day I will organize a read-along for this series. I really want to do this. Next question, recommend an underrated book. And for this one, I picked Melusine by Sarah Monette. This is book number 1 in her Doctrine of Labyrinth series. And I find that there are very few people who know about the series. This is dark adult fantasy series, quite underappreciated. And I don't think you can actually find these books online in paperbacks anymore. However, I think you might find them on Kindle. And these are just lovely. The language is perfect, and I just want everyone to read this series. Next question, the last book you finished. As a matter of fact, the last book that I read was volume number 10 of Sailor Moon, and that is manga. But if I have to pick the last book that I read, that would be Queen of Hearts by Colin Oakes. This is a YA fantasy retelling of Alice in Wonderland and Queen of Hearts, and I cannot really say that I liked it a lot. The last book that you bought. I actually bought 2 books yesterday, and that was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, as well as Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And these are absolutely lovely new paperback editions that oh my god, they're so adorable. And these are actually not for me, but for my friend, and I just wanted to show them off because they're so pretty. Next question, the weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark. And I don't really use any weird things for bookmarks. I think the most weirdest thing I've ever used was my cell phone, but I guess a lot of people do that. Used books, yes or no? Definitely yes. Top 3 favorite genres. That would be fantasy, magical realism, and also queer romance. Next question, borrow or buy? I do both. I do borrow books from the library and I buy them, a lot of them, so both. Next question, characters or plot? I think it is a difficult question to answer, to be honest, but for me, probably characters would be more important, just because if the book has no actual plot but the characters are well fleshed out, it's interesting to read about them. However, when the characters are one-dimensional but the world is interesting, like it happened to some of the books that I mentioned already in this video, I find it very hard to concentrate on reading just because it's not engaging enough, so I'm picking characters. Long or short books? As a matter of fact, I don't have a preference here. If the author manages to create an engaging world and narrative in a very short novel, this also works for me. It's not the number of pages that matter to me, it's how the author creates the world and develops the characters. So it doesn't really matter, but I think I would prefer to read a long book rather than to read a short one. Long or short chapters? I don't really care, but I found that reading book with short chapters makes me feel more accomplished and it makes me feel as if I'm moving through the book way faster, which is kind of nice. Name the first 3 books that come to your mind. The Three Musketeers, Sherlock Holmes, and Harry Potter. Books that make you laugh or cry. Well, that's an interesting one just because I don't really cry when I read books. However, I do laugh if the book is funny. So I think reading a book which would bring me close to tears would be more interesting than the one that would make me laugh. Our world or fictional worlds? Definitely fictional worlds. Audiobooks, yes or no? Hell yes! Oh my god, I have so many audiobooks and they're awesome. Do you ever judge book by its cover? Actually, I do. I do buy books based on its cover, and sometimes I would not pick a book if I don't like the cover unless I get like really, really good reviews. Book to movie or book to TV adaptations? I think for me it's book to TV adaptations just because all of my favorite books were adapted to TV shows. For example, Sherlock. Pretty much any Sherlock adaptation is made into TV show, and I love them all. Also, some others like The Musketeers. So I would rather pick TV shows just because it gives an opportunity to develop the plot better, or just make the story longer. Even though there is nothing wrong with movie adaptations, I do prefer TV series. A movie or a TV show you prefer to its book? I don't think that ever happened to me. No. I cannot really think of anything. Nope, never happened. Series or standalones? Series. Well, this is it. This is the whole tag. I'm not going to tag anyone specifically. However, if you do this tag, please let me know down below in the comments that I would love to see your video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!